Hello family, it's your girl, High Priestess Marie, back on my tea, back on another read, and we're gonna go right in and see what's going on with the Pisces. Alright, Pisces. Let me meditate on the energy and let me get a little piece of sage I got, y'all. Okay, don't mind my setup. I got a lot going on, but we gonna get through it. Okay. High power archangels, ancestors, gods and goddesses of the divine light, please take me and my family Pisces as we dip into this read. Please take their energy from any unwanted souls, wild entity, takes curses, spells, delusion, confused spells, monitoring spirits. Please return back to center times 10. Thank you for leading us to the motherland of milk and honey. Forever grateful for your divine protection and love. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. I ain't trying to use up all my little sage. I just want to use a little bit. Okay, ancestors, give me something here. A cow is covered. Okay? A cow. A cow is covered. Now, this could be, I'm getting black and white cow. You got the deer in your energy. Okay, these could be spiritual animals. Like a cow could represent literally a cow. It could also represent a Taurus. Because a Taurus is a bull, but it's a certain type of cow. But I was getting like a black and white cow, like a dairy cow. So something about a cow, like, but it also could represent you, like pregnancy, or again spiritual. I don't know. It will, However, like if I was to see like a cat or owl or something, like these could be. But you got like a deer that's like charging towards you, but it's like a baby deer. So this could be the younger generation. Yeah, some type of send off energy or something. Like sending off like younger individuals, the younger population, sending them to do something. Cause it was like a younger deer. But there's a cow and the cow is covered. This is the dairy cow though. Like if this was a farm, this would be a dairy cow. Y'all know what the dairy cows look like with the cheese and the butter and all that other good stuff. And the milk and stuff. And like black and white. But literally covered. Ancestor said you're good. Okay? So let's go in here. Goodness, y'all. When I say I got bit up by the mosquitoes, dang. Dang, and it's like worrisome too. It's like, ooh wee. Ooh, alright. Thank you, ancestors. Give us something here. What do we got here for Pisces? There's no competition or there's no competing when it comes to something, or you don't have to compete when it comes to something, or don't. I feel like ancestors telling you don't compete to something, or don't try to compete with somebody when it comes to something. Yeah, I just seen the strength. So it's gonna be some stuff, some obstacles that's gonna be thrown in front of you. You're gonna have to be strong when it comes to something. Okay? Something about lighting candles. Okay, everything's fine. 10 of Swords. Somebody could be pretending like everything's fine and everything is actually not okay. Somebody is actually really in regret because you could have lit some candles or lit a candle or did like a protection spell or did like some type of protection over yourself or what, I don't know. Like your home or like y'all, I ain't gonna lie, like if you got amulets that you carry around with you, like around your neck, on your bracelet, your ankles, whatever, and you do spell work on that will really protect you. It will really protect you. Like walking down the street, it will really protect you. Like if you was in a situation, what other animal is what other zodiac sign could represent a cow? I think that's the only one. Even though, like I said, a bull is a bull, but a bull is still a cow. It's a certain type of cow. It's like the Bull family. I don't know, but take out may resonate. Somebody's gonna be inspired here, and there's gonna be some consistency being done. Like somebody continuing to do something, or continuing to take some type of approach, or having some type of consistency. You could be having consistency to do something also. Somebody here is worried for these reasons. Everything is fine and it's not fine. This could be somebody else. So there's somebody who's worried about somebody else. Okay, possibly. And then I feel like somebody else also is in regret. And then in the future, somebody's going to be inspired. And then we also have somebody is showing some type of consistency, showing up and doing the damn thing is what I heard. Or showing up and doing the job, getting the job done, doing what they need to do. Somebody here is very focused. Okay, back and chest coming out, crossing. Now I feel like this could have been somebody, like, okay, so if there was like a threat on your life or something, I feel like divine is telling you not to worry about this, not to compete with this. And what I mean by that is, like, if somebody's threatening you and you're like, oh, I'm so scared, oh my goodness, they're gonna kill me, then this is the thing. Like, don't do that. That's what they're saying. Like, don't compete with that. Or are they saying, like, don't edge them on? I feel like it's more so don't compete with it. Because I don't feel like you guys are anybody that's edging anybody on. Beginner coming out in a reverse. Oh, somebody could be saying, like, you could be a beginner. You don't know what you're doing. Or somebody else is a beginner. Somebody just got in a game, but then I said something about the younger generation or something. Warrior of love. D.E.A. coming out crossing. A beginner. It's whether somebody didn't know somebody was a beginner. The D.N.A. D.E.A. D.N.A. D.N.A. Something about D.N.A. D.N.A. Something about D.N.A. D.E.A. and D.N.A. Don't compete. Don't compete with something because the D.N.A. and the D.E.A. The D.N.A. The D.E.A. got your D.N.A. Don't compete with something here. Beginner. Oh, you don't need to do nothing. You don't need to do a damn thing. So if this is you, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna protect myself, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I got this in the bag. Something about your DNA is connected to your safety and why you need to be protected and what's gonna happen to people if they don't protect you. Now, I'm not trying to toot no horns, or I'm not trying to like be like, oh, because really, all in reality, people can do what they want to do. But what I'm getting here is like, it's something about if your safety is not met as equal as others. You get what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, if there was like a 911, it's an emergency, and you need help, and they leaving you out there, you know, or they taking a sweet good time because of whatever reasons, or you know, hate crimes, negligence, whatever the case may be, moving slow, but they wouldn't do that to the people across on the other side of town. They're gonna get karma for that. So like I said, like if they're not protecting you equally, or they're not being fair when it comes to something. I know we've done readings where I talked about like how people was working with the police and stuff. If they do not protect you as equal as they protecting other individuals, they will get karma. So it's like, even if somebody's coming at you, or even if somebody's doing something to you, and you could feel like, hey, you know, even if I call the police aren't gonna do anything. They're not gonna help me. They're not gonna come. Like, you know, somebody come over here acting crazy. I call the police working with the people. So it's like they gonna take their sweet little time, or when they come, I'm the one getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And it's like, if they do not do their job that they signed up for, Queen of Cups, and I'm saying this in the most nice way, you put your hand on that book, you took that oath, you vowed to protect and serve. That's everybody, not a specific race, not a specific culture, not a specific ecstasy, religion, background, he say, she say, not say, whatever. Beyonce. Okay? You said what you said as far as when you said that you were going to protect and serve the country. That's everybody. Okay? You took that vow. Or city and state, but I'm just speaking because I don't know where nobody is. So I'm just speaking in general. But you have a duty. So therefore, that's the reason why in the justice system, they always have you lay your hand on the Bible. In the eyes of the law, in the eyes of God, you took that vow. So if you do not honor that vow, you will suffer the consequence. And I'm not being mean. I'm not saying nothing to be saying nothing, but this is what's coming out here. Because can't nobody, pick and choose. Oh yeah, I wanna protect this person. I wanna protect that person. I heard this and that about that person. I heard that and that about that person. Inspired. So that is what's going on here. So somebody here is being protected here. So whether you're gonna be protected by ancestors or you're gonna be protected by them. But the thing about it is somebody's protected by both. But the ancestors is warning. It's warning in the most nice way. You don't do your job, that will fall back on you and bite you in the long run. Okay? In the most ways. Okay? So I feel like for you, whoever I'm talking to, there could have been like you competing with somebody or feeling like somebody didn't have your back. Like this could have been like, okay, take for instance, if you know the police is corrupt, or you know some of the police officers, not everybody is corrupt, but you know some, how we got that little Black Lives Matter and all that stuff going on. And if you know, and then also with the stuff that's going on in society right now, you got ICE police, you got the people over there, bombing and doing all that other stuff. And then you also just got police brutality in general. When police get real big headed because they doing their job, but they doing their job. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing beyond their job. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where they shooting. And they don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Like they just doing stuff. But that's for some of them. I'm not saying everybody. But what I'm getting here is like for you, I feel like you could have known some corruptness was going on. Don't be sticking your middle finger up at the police. Don't be talking stuff. Don't do none of that. I feel like that's what Divine is saying here. Like, oh, they corrupt. You know what you know, but Divine is saying like there's gonna be some changes going on. Inspired. Our Ace of Swords. There's gonna be some changes going on here. So like something will be made fair. So if there was a point where you were not getting protection, like you were literally like people doing this to you. You making police reports about it. Nobody's getting back to you with stuff. Things is being swept under the rug. People breaking in your house and doing things like that. Like just plenty injustice going on. People violating your rights, things like that, and it's being okay. That's gonna change here. Yep, there's something you don't see coming, or something that they don't see coming. What's going on? Five of Swords in the reverse. High Priestess. They possibly didn't see you being this High Priestess. They didn't know that you was this High Priestess, or you had some type of intuition, or that you was excited. Somebody could be excited. Okay. I don't know why I feel like somebody feel like you mocking them. I feel like somebody feels like you're mocking them, possibly because how you talk or what you wear or how you are, or like your demeanor. But this is because they had a certain stereotype of you. Like, if you are a certain stereotype and thinking that, okay, like how they say all black people like chicken. Seeing you black or occur or whatever, and assuming like say like if you are a gypsy, or if you're Italian, are you bad, or you're a gypsy, blase blase, you are because how most gypsies are travelers, or most gypsies live off the land, or you just they call you trash, basically, like a squatter or whatever. Just just kind of stereotyping, like or if you're like Caucasian, oh, you're a trailer park, or if you're Caucasian, oh, you're rich and you're spoon fed, and not even going off the fact like, hey man, I have to work for everything that I had. I was never spoon fed, but because you made some of yourself, oh, or because, or whatever, the one is a certain stereotype of you, or whatever. I don't know, but what I'm getting here is like whatever the stereotype was, whoever, I'm getting like it's being thrown out the window, just period, point blank, not coming together. Just High Priestess coming out here twice again. Four Swords don't. You're a High Priestess now. You will be in the future. Something about somebody could be thinking that you're a beginner, or you're a beginner. Your intuition just now starting, or just now kicking in. Like okay. Say for instance, you been had knowing, or you been had intuition, or you been had feelings. Now literally everything that you say, it's like you was been like, you had the job application put in, right? And what I mean by that, you were born for this, but you still had to go through like a training, a process. You succeeded in something, so you graduated. You could be at the Ten of Swords, and that's why we got Ten of Swords. Everything's fine. You got a High Priestess in reverse in your energy. Somebody possibly wanted this, so maybe y'all both was competing for this same knowledge, or same knowing, or same, okay, so they could have had their ancestors that they were connected with, and you could have had your ancestors that you were connected with, right? Or maybe this person wasn't as rooted as you, but maybe they still had intuition or some type of knowledge. Or this could have been something where they were making predictions and doing something in the astral, or doing magic, so that the predictions could come true. Not authentically making predictions, meaning like what you like really tapping into the ancestors, or really having knowledge, or really receiving dreams and downloads, and then like sharing it with others, right? And so I'm getting here that somebody was not doing that, okay, but you were. So that's why you graduated, or you succeeded with something. So you could definitely be a beginner, okay? You could definitely be a beginner in the game, but that doesn't mean that like, oh, like you could be older, but like it's still like something about you had to go through a certain process. And it's like, once they could trust you enough, once they feel like you wasn't somebody who was big-headed, or you were humble enough, or you were balanced enough, or you could handle certain things. Like, I'm telling you, I was just saying this in the other reading, how divine will throw things your way just to see how you handle them. Like, say for instance, somebody did something bad to you and they received karma. Did you gloat about it? Did you be in their face about it? Are you an actual genuine person? Are you somebody who's truthful? Do you tell the truth? These are all like trainings, like literally, that you go through. That's why some people don't make it. So I'm getting like, whoever you are, you officially made it. You're officially a High Priestess. Like, and what I mean by that is like, now it's one of those things where your intuition is going to be coming true. Like, the things that you say, you feel, okay, are going to be coming true, like instantaneously. You could also be like a medium, okay, where it's just like it's going to come, it's almost like it's going to come easier for you. But not only that though, I feel like say for instance, you walking down the street and you like, it's like it's gonna come automatic. Like, you walking down the street and you like, this person next to me is stalking me. It's just like it's like something about it's like an upgrade. Like, your intuition is gonna be so strong. It's like you're gonna tell somebody something like, hey, in the future you're gonna get $1 million, and in the future that person's literally gonna get $1,000,000. It's something like that, because it's like your intuition is gonna lie. Like, you're never gonna tell anybody anything that's not gonna be right. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not just gonna go tell people like, oh yeah, that'll work, that's gonna happen, blase blase. Like, no, Noel, go back on the other side. Like, you're never gonna tell anybody anything that's not correct, or that's like manipulative or lie or anything like that. Like, it's really literally gonna be speaking through source. And that's also what I mean by being a medium. Like, when you have the opportunity to really sit down like with the dead and associate with other people's ancestors, because for some of you guys, you are able to contact other, that's why you have a mediumship. You're able to contact other people's ancestors to help other people. So it's like, your ancestors is not always going to be able to help these people, because your ancestors like, hey, I don't know them people. That ain't my people. That ain't my people. Okay, I know that's right. The ancestors be coming through, because my language definitely it just shifted. But they're gonna come, and you're gonna talk to your ancestors. Of course, is gonna be there in the building. You're gonna talk to their ancestors. So it's like, if somebody comes in front of you like, hey, I need help, I need to see what's going on, blase blase, it depends. Like, they're gonna have to be authentic about who they are and their ancestry and things like that, because you gotta contact the right ancestors. Because you could send a message out there and try to contact, but then you don't know who gonna pick up. That's like a phone call. You don't know who gonna pick up. And it's like, some ancestors ain't good. Some is not good. Like, you got some ancestors that could have died from doing witchcraft and things like that, and they just want to be back. And so they'll manipulate, they'll lie, they'll do all kind of stuff, and they'll be like a corrupt vessel. And you don't want to get your hands in none of that, because then guess what? That's on you. King of Cups. We got the then we see the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is out here, y'all. Something could be connected to a relationship. You got a lot of love for somebody, or you just like this very loving, sweet person, and somebody else is loving, sweet too. Or this is how y'all feel about each other. Like, this person love you, you love them. Like, it's strong. Everything is fine. Drug dealer. Somebody could be worried about a drug dealer. With this Ten of Swords, everything is fine. Also, a stolen identity. And then we got Olivia energy. Okay, coming out in reverse. So somebody, and when I say Olivia, I mean like Olivia SVU. Like, somebody fights for the victims. Like, they go to the depths. Like, especially like rape victims, or like children, or like women in abused, battered relationships and things like that. Yeah, we got gun range and premeditated. So somebody here had a lot of involvement in something, and so now this person is in this Ten of Swords energy. They feel it's a Ten of Swords, and then like, they're not okay though. They're not okay with this. If this was like somebody wants to appeal to something, or try to appeal to something, or made an appeal, Pennsylvania, because something happened to somebody in Pennsylvania who's one of their partners. Or this person that's in the Ten of Swords is partnered with somebody else who made an appeal when it comes to something, who's also connected with somebody in Pennsylvania. So it's like, they might not be getting actual karma right now, but once it hit, like, okay, this is like if you're in a group, right, and you have a team, and it's like, once that teammate get that karma, you already know, like, okay, all right. It's kind of like Final Destination. It's like, okay, we were all on the plane together. We all got off the plane. We all seen the plane blow up. Now, it's one of them things where, it's, people, starting to die or starting to get their karma. Well, I don't know if somebody physically dying, but I'm talking about the movie. Like, something's happening routinely, right? And so you're like, oh, man, shoot, I might be next. It's one of them things. So it's like people panicking, literally, like the Final Destination. I remember I did a reading. It was a Capricorn reading, and I talked about the final destination. This was a long time ago, about 2-3 years ago. I did a Capricorn reading, and I talked about the final destination, how things were going to be happening, just how it was in Final Destination. It's like possibly was supposed to go down with who you were supposed to go down with, because it was fate. It wasn't like it was something that was pushed or forced upon somebody. Something was divine timing, because it was just time. You know, if this was something that you've been doing for a regular, like harassing people who are doing this and that, it's just your time. It's your time. Like, you just ran into that right person. It just so happened to be your time that you getting caught up about the situation. Not that anybody did anything special, because if you think about the movie, nobody did nothing. It was the universe who was doing it, because it was time. It was like, yeah, you was gonna die this way anyways. Or look, not die this way, you were gonna die in the plane. But because you hopped off the plane, which was good, and it was that one guy, the one who had the intuition, who warned everybody, and everybody said that he was crazy. Okay, there's gonna be like a storm or tornado or something, or like a tsunami somewhere. I don't know yet, but there's gonna be like a tsunami, a storm, or something somewhere. And somebody's gonna be like, hey, I told everybody that it was gonna be a storm or a tsunami, or something about having to go underground. This may be a literal, there might be a tornado. Because if you having I just thought about it, but it was something about the water crashing, waves crashing, water crashing. This could be like California, somewhere with the palm trees, California, Hawaii, Jamaica, somewhere with, or Los Angeles, somewhere with the palm trees. A lot of water crashing. But I was also getting like something about going underground. Now, if you having a tsunami, you don't go underground. You want to go up high. You want to get on a roof or something. Or not, well, not during the tsunami, you don't want to get on a roof. But I don't know, because I don't know. I've never been in no tsunami, so I don't know. But this had to be like a tornado. There might be a tornado, because I'm getting people going underground. All right, give me something else here. 40 shorty. Somebody could be 40 years old. I don't know why I got that 40 shorty. But then I did say something about an Olivia energy. Somebody here, there could be like a 40-year-old or like older man trying to talk to you or something like that. Or you could be in your 40s, but I'm getting like when she was like, and she was like, how old are you? Daddy's little girl, she's like, how old are you? He said 40, shouty. And 40 was one of my little snips that fell out. I'm gonna put some more for y'all. Anything else, sisters? Anything else? Didn't I say something about the ICE police? And then I say something. Okay, well, somebody could be bisexual, transsexual, okay, experimental, gay, what else? I said bisexual, LGBTQ, whatever the case may be. Here, I don't know if somebody said this about you, because we got the ICE police coming out here. Somebody possibly was trying to have the ICE police come after you. Like, even if you were born here or born wherever you were born, they were gonna like say some corrupt stuff about you, so that like the ICE police could come arrest you or something like that. We got grandparents. Somebody's grandparents was involved, or something about somebody's grandparents. So for some of you guys, if this was the case when it comes to like this ICE stuff, this gonna be reversed. Like, if somebody tried to have you get deported, like I said, even if you were born here, they was gonna say something corrupt about you, because you know nowadays they on edge anyway, with Trump being in office talking about all this, make America great. And I don't want to make this like about politics or, you know, whatever the case may be. I don't want to make this about that, but like I do feel like that is hyping a lot of people up, like to like make people more segregated, because it's like, yeah, we're the real Americans. We were here first. Like all this other stuff. That's why you got like this ICE police attacking people and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, we all supposed to be coming together because we all make this one beautiful country. So it's like, you know, this should be united, not, you know, separated. But I do feel like in a way that he kind of is doing that. Not that it's about slavery or anything like that. I think it's more so about a race thing. Like, hey, we're original. We were here first and blase, blase. Or this our, you know, this our land and this and that and that. And it's like, hey, why can't we share? We're all here now. So I feel like this was, but whoever is starting this or whoever's behind this, it's going to reverse back to them. It's going to reverse back to them. Yeah, child abandonment in Delaware. Somebody wanted to make you look like you abandoned your child, or you I don't know, like you neglected your child or abandoned your child, or they were gonna say some stuff about you, or they could be saying some stuff about you now that you were a bad parent, you neglected your child. I don't know, just telling all these lies or whatever the case may be. Or this is somebody else here. And so give us something. Why this stuff coming out? Yeah, breaking out of some type of toxicity. I seen the devil in reverse. So all of this is all connected to this. That's what it is here. People saying things, people doing things, Pisces. Yeah, celebrate, because all of this is going to come out. Whether it's going to come out or people are going to slowly start to back away from it because they don't want to get their hand. See, this is the thing though. I don't think nobody's telling nobody how big this shit really is. Like, you got a lot of people involved. Like somebody or individuals, certain people, because we got this person that's in the Ten of Swords. They got like a lot of people involved. Meaning like, dude, they could have judges, lawyers, doctors. They could have people in every neighborhood or people in the whole community. They could have a lot of people up against you. A lot of people doing. Don't you know that is a big hate crime? That is a big charge. Like, and all of these people are involved. So it's like going to talk to a neighbor and be like, hey, I need you to harass them. Going to talk to another neighbor, hey, I need you to harass them. Going to talk to another neighbor, hey, I need you to harass them. Not telling these people you've already talked to like 50, 60, 70, 100 other motherfuckers to do something to somebody. At some point, that's a lot of people coming together. That is a big hate crime when you think about it. Or if it's not a hate crime, it's just big to where it's like, hey man, it's a lot involved in this. Like, how did it get this big? How did it get this far up? It's to the point where people can't even backtrack on things no more. It's so deep. It's like if a person was gonna be like, hey, I did this because I did that. No, we have documentation of you taking payments. We have documentation, evidence of you talking to this person. We know that this specific person was out to target this specific person for this specific reason. We know that this person told you to do this, whether this person blackmailed you, did whatever that they did, right? We know, like, say for instance, if it's 4 people, right? 4 people. This 4 people that branched off and talked to about 1,000 million people themselves, right? So it's like, this group, this 4 people, they didn't tell these other people how many more people that they've been talking to. But when the police or when somebody get questioned, they're going to start with those 4 people and who all they've been connecting to. Not knowing, oh, you probably just thought like you was just stalking them, you was just following behind them, stalking them. You don't know that that other people been stalking them and doing all this extra stuff to them, and that's been being added up. Meaning like big crimes. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody might be like, hey man, I just was watching them for that person. You don't know that that person also was doing big crimes against that other person. So now you are part of something bigger than what you thought it was. You thought that you was just watching them because of this, and you was just watching them because of that, and you was just doing a favor for somebody, riding past them, watching them, or whatever the case may be. You don't know that this person here did bank fraud on this person, that this person did this on this person, that this person, assaulted this person or assaulted their children. You don't know, like, the severity of it. So now you're attached to that. You're attached to that because they paid you and you're a part of that. You're party to a crime to it. They paid you or they asked you and you did it. You're party to a crime to it. And see, the thing about text messages, the thing about, all that stuff can be retraced. It can be traced. You got the right lawyer, you got the right team behind you, they'll find it. Okay, you gotta you gotta hire a tech, the best tech, or something like that. One of them tech, them techs, they can hack into any computer. That's probably why we got DEA coming out here. Cause DEAs and FBI's, they be having the technology, and they be having the resources to really connect, and that's why we got like other people in other states and stuff. They're gonna connect back to those people too, especially online. If this was stuff that was done online, like over the internet, on websites and things like that, yeah, the future is bright. It's a lot of stuff gonna come out here. Yeah, the full, okay, in the reverse. So this is like, slow movements. It's the energy of you being on your tippy toes, but not like scared type of way. More of so like you need to be hush hush. That is probably why it's saying like do not compete at this time. You actually need the DNA on your side. The DNA on your side, good girl gracious, Lord. Because of your DNA, the DEA is on your side. Period. Because of your DNA, the DEA is going to be on your side when it comes to whatever this is. All right? But again, I was just talking about people not doing their job the right way. It don't have to just be about police. It could be about other people too. Spy date. Like the DA. Green, the color green. Y'all don't mind my nails, they broke. Arizona. That could be the drink or, Arizona. Okay, herpes. Why I feel like this is like, I don't know, am I talking to a lot of old school people? Because I'm getting like I'm saying it like I'm at bingo. Bingo. G9. Leg tattoo. Okay. Okay, I'll make sure I'm still recording, y'all. This thing be turned off. A skinny wand. Okay? The magic wand. Okay? The magic stick. Somebody got a skinny magic stick. Well, they probably ain't got no, man. It probably ain't no magic stick. It's probably a regular stick. A regular grass stick. Pennsylvania. Listen, y'all, let me tell you something. I don't say nothing for no reason. Pennsylvania's out here twice. And you know what that's kind of making me think of? Pennsylvania. It's an energy vampire. This is an energy vampire that's in Pennsylvania. Cause it's making me think about the movie Hotel Pennsylvania, and it's out here twice. Guest room. Something about the guest room. Oh, I don't know. Eyes itching. Feel like it's somebody trying to find out. Somebody trying to find out about a guest room. Action movies. Somebody likes action movies. Romantic movies. Okay, and somebody likes romantic movies. Okay. Graduation. Did I say somebody graduated? Graduation. Somebody graduated. Congratulations. Water. Something about water. I want to see what that is. A girl. And y'all, I promise I'll be pulling. Listen, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Capricorn. I'm done. When I say I be pulling these random, I shake them up, I pull them out random. It's about 1,000 of these in here. It's little bitty pieces of paper. Okay, ain't no way I could make that up. Like, literally. Alright, something's going on. This final destination is being put into action. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks for chilling with your girl. I appreciate all the love and support you guys show to the channel. If this video resonated with you, definitely go ahead and give your girl a like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all couldn't even see it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Y'all seen some of it. The whole time it wasn't even on the camera. Okay, well, y'all seen half of it. Well, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and prosperity, my babies. Till next time. Mwah. Bye.